Have you ever wondered how humans came to be the way they are today? This question takes us to the fascinating world of evolution, the process that has shaped life on Earth. Understanding evolution isn't just about comprehending our past, but also about making sense of our present and predicting the future. It's the story of life's resilience, diversity, and constant change. It's a saga that has been unfolding for billions of years. So, how did evolution get started? Let's embark on a journey back in time. Our journey starts around 3.5 billion years ago with the first signs of life. In a world that was still taking shape, life emerged in its simplest form: single-celled organisms. These tiny life forms, known as prokaryotes, were about as basic as life could be. They lacked a nucleus and other cell structures, yet they marked the beginning of a long, intricate dance of life that continues to this day. Over time, these simple organisms evolved, becoming more complex. They developed into eukaryotes, cells with a nucleus and other structures that allowed for more specialized functions. This was a significant leap in complexity, and it laid the groundwork for all the diverse forms of life we see today. But how did such changes occur? The answer lies in the genetic material of these organisms, their DNA. DNA is like a blueprint, containing the instructions for building an organism. And every so often, that blueprint changes slightly due to a process known as mutation. Mutations are essentially random changes in an organism's DNA. Most mutations are neutral or even harmful, but occasionally a mutation occurs that gives an organism an edge. Maybe it helps the organism survive in a challenging environment, or maybe it allows the organism to reproduce more successfully. When such beneficial mutations occur, they tend to stick around. This is because the organisms with these beneficial mutations are more likely to survive and reproduce, passing on their beneficial genes to their offspring. Over countless generations, these beneficial mutations accumulate, leading to new species and greater complexity. This process, known as natural selection, is the driving force behind evolution. It's a slow, gradual process, but over billions of years it's led to an incredible diversity of life forms, each adapted to thrive in their unique way. From these humble beginnings, life on Earth began to diversify and complexify. This process of diversification and complexification continues even today, shaping the world around us in ways we're only beginning to understand. The dawn of life was just the beginning of this incredible journey. Fast forward to about 540 million years ago, during a period known as the Cambrian explosion. This era, spanning a mere 25 million years, saw an unprecedented burst of evolution. It was a time when life as we know it began to take shape, a veritable Big Bang of biology. Before the Cambrian explosion, most organisms were simple, composed of individual cells occasionally organized into colonies. But the Cambrian period brought forth an evolutionary innovation that changed the game entirely: multicellularity. This allowed organisms to develop specialized cells for different functions, opening up a world of evolutionary possibilities. During this period, the diversity of life on Earth increased dramatically. This was the time when almost all of the major groups of animals first appeared in the fossil record. It was as if life had switched from slow motion to fast forward, and the results were astounding. This era gave birth to a host of fascinating and diverse organisms. Take Anomalocaris, for instance, an early predator that ruled the seas with its segmented body and formidable grasping appendages. Or consider the trilobites, a group of hard-shelled creatures that scuttled along the ocean floor, their fossilized remains serving as a testament to their success during the Cambrian period. But this explosion of life wasn't just about new creatures appearing. It was also about the development of new ways of living. Organisms began to explore different habitats, from the dark ocean depths to the sunlit shallows, and from the seafloor to the open water. This ecological diversification also led to an increase in the complexity of interactions between different species, including predation, competition, and symbiosis. All these innovations during the Cambrian explosion set in motion the wheels of evolution, paving the way for more complex life forms to evolve. It was a turning point in the history of life, a period that reshaped our world and set the stage for everything that was to follow. The Cambrian explosion set the stage for the evolution of more complex life forms. Next, we enter the Mesozoic era, or as you might know it, the Age of Dinosaurs. This era, spanning from about 252 to 66 million years ago, was a time of dramatic biological development and change, the likes of which our planet had never seen before. In this vibrant era, dinosaurs evolved from a group of reptiles known as archosaurs. These creatures, originally small and bipedal, eventually branched out into a myriad of shapes and sizes. From the nimble velociraptor to the colossal Argentinosaurus, dinosaurs were as diverse as they were astounding. But the variety didn't stop there. Dinosaurs can be broadly classified into two categories based on their hip structure. The Saurischia, including the iconic T-Rex and long-necked Apatosaurus, had a lizard-like hip structure. On the other hand, the Ornithischia, like Triceratops and Stegosaurus, had bird-like hips. Interestingly, it's the Saurischia, not the bird-hipped Ornithischia, that are considered the ancestors of today's birds. How's that for a twist? Dinosaurs were not just land dwellers. The Mesozoic seas teemed with colossal marine reptiles like the Plesiosaurus, while the skies were ruled by the pterosaurs, the first vertebrates to evolve powered flight. But as they say, all good things must come to an end. About 66 million years ago, the age of dinosaurs was abruptly cut short. A catastrophic event, most likely a massive asteroid impact, resulted in a mass extinction. Almost all dinosaur species were wiped out, leaving only a few bird-like dinosaurs to carry on their legacy. The loss of these titans was devastating, but it also opened up new opportunities. With the dinosaurs out of the picture, mammals who had been living in the shadows got their chance to shine. They diversified and spread out, filling the niches left empty by the dinosaurs. The extinction of the dinosaurs paved the way for mammals to dominate the Earth. And that, dear listeners, is a story for another time. But for now, let's appreciate the grandeur of the age of dinosaurs, a truly extraordinary chapter in the story of life on Earth. With the dinosaurs out of the way, mammals began to flourish. An epoch of transformation was setting in about 65 million years ago. With the dinosaurs gone, mammals, which were once small and nocturnal, began to evolve and diversify into a multitude of forms and sizes. They filled the niches left vacant by the dinosaurs, evolving into giant herbivores, swift predators, and intelligent primates. The evolution of mammals is a testament to nature's resourcefulness and creativity. From the tiny shrew-like creatures of the Mesozoic era, mammals have evolved into a wide array of species, each adapted to their specific environment and lifestyle. Whales, the largest mammals, roam the oceans, while bats, the only mammals capable of sustained flight, dominate the night skies. The rise of primates was another significant chapter in the evolutionary tale of mammals. Primates, characterized by their large brains relative to body size, forward-facing eyes, and flexible limbs, emerged around 50 to 60 million years ago. Their evolution was driven by the shift from a nocturnal to a diurnal lifestyle, requiring advanced visual acuity and manual dexterity for survival in complex arboreal environments. As the eons passed, one branch of these primates evolved into the first hominids, our direct ancestors. These early hominids were distinct from other primates in several ways. For one, they were bipedal, meaning they walked on two legs. This adaptation freed their hands, allowing them to use tools, an ability that became a cornerstone of human survival and success. These early hominids also had larger brains than their primate cousins. This increase in brain size, coupled with the use of tools, marked a significant leap in cognitive abilities, enabling complex problem-solving, communication, and social organization. This cognitive revolution laid the groundwork for everything that makes us uniquely human: our ability to create art, to invent, to dream, and to ponder our own existence. These early hominids were the ancestors of modern humans. Their evolution is a story of perseverance, adaptation, and ingenuity, a testament to the extraordinary journey that life on Earth has taken over billions of years. Finally, we arrive at the evolution of Homo sapiens, or modern humans. This journey began around 7 million years ago, with the split from our common ancestor with chimpanzees, the closest living relatives to humans today. Our evolutionary path is characterized by a series of remarkable transformations. One of the key defining traits of our species is bipedalism, the ability to walk on two legs. This adaptation freed up our hands, paving the way for another crucial development, the use of tools. Along with these physical changes, there was a significant shift in our cognitive abilities. Around 70,000 years ago, Homo sapiens underwent a cognitive revolution. This led to the development of complex language, abstract thought, and an enhanced ability to plan and strategize. These mental leaps set us apart from other hominids and enabled us to create intricate social structures and cultures. The impact of evolution on human society and culture is profound. It has shaped our ability to communicate, to empathize, and to cooperate. It's influenced our art, our technology, and our understanding of the world around us. And that brings us to where we are today, a product of billions of years of evolution. We're not the end point, but rather a tiny blip in the grand timeline of life on Earth. As we move forward, evolution continues to shape us, influencing our future in ways we can only begin to imagine.